I can edit everything and make it look exactly the way we want it.
That's all I need. We're fine.
The best products and best service from people who care and love what they do. OK 4-Wheel Drive, outfitting vehicles since 1979. And you are Ken?
Ken with OK 4-Wheel Drive.
I'm Jason. I'm also with OK 4-Wheel Drive.
Nice to meet you, Jason.
We got a wall of tires here, and I've just got some general questions, right? Like, tires make sense to us because we know what we want to do, we know where we want to go, and we can kind of predict what the environment's going to be. But for somebody that's new that's getting into tires, like, do they need a mud tire? Do they need an all-terrain tire? Or do they just need a street radial? Like, do you get those types of questions?
Every day.
You do? No kidding.
All day long.
Really? So what do you do? How do you break them through that process?
Start out with their what they're going to be doing with it. Ask them, what are you looking to do with your truck? Where are you going to be driving? And then you kind of go from there.
And go from there. And do you get people that are like, you know, I'm off-road all the time, you know? I mean, you're really relying on what they tell you. You're not trying to...
A lot of it's what they're doing with it, and then also what looks good. So you have to find a balance of the look they want it to be and what's actually practical.
So what's practical to you when you think about a tire?
All season, all weather, all terrain. If it's snow rated, 3-peak snowflake rating. Mileage, me personally, I don't care how long they last. I like a tire that keeps you on the road, keeps you safe.
Absolutely. And so we're not going to name drop brands or anything like that, but we do have a wall of tires here behind us. So let's just talk about what we have here first.
This is a Michelin Defender LTX. I'd like to talk about this being an all-season, all-weather highway tire. It's good for your heavy-duty trucks. You will get mileage out of it. You can still tow, haul, and it does work well in snow. It has a interlocking sipes, which is pretty cool for snow traction.
And the sipes are these individual cuts in here, and do those go all the way down?
They do. It's a full depth sipe with a Michelin tire.
Wow, yeah. All right. Well, let's see what we got next. All right, what do we got now?
This is going to be your KO2 all-terrain.
That's a pretty popular tire.
It's probably the most sold purchased tire through the door.
Really?
Yeah.
Why so?
You 3-peak snowflake rating, so it's a legal snow tire in the states that require it. Typical, you're getting say around 50,000 miles out of these tires if you rotate them every 5,000 miles like is recommended. They're quiet, not too much noise, vibration, harshness. You don't really feel it in the vehicle.
So yeah, you're hitting it. I think you're talking about tread life. You're talking about reliability, safe on road, but also some capabilities off-road too, right?
Yeah, we wheel pretty hard with the KO2. It will go through mud. You don't need to have a mud tire. You know, this is that fine line to weekend trail riding, wheeling, a little bit of rock crawling. You know, we play with them pretty hard.
All right, look at that skinny here. That one's been around for a minute.
It's probably older than me.
That's a Cooper, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. All right, so what do we got here now?
This is your KM3 mud terrain.
Okay, and it's pretty serious, right?
It's still one of the quietest mud terrains.
Really?
You get a little bit noise, more vibration, harshness through the steering wheel.
Okay.
It will grab rocks. It's good for rock crawling.
We were talking about siping. There's no siping on these tires, right?
No siping. So you're going to be giving up a little bit of wet weather traction and definitely snow. A mud tire is for mud. It's not for snow.
Yeah, that's a really important topic, I think. I mean, being up here in New England, unfortunately, we haven't had a lot of snow this year, but you know, people think a big aggressive tire is always going to be better in the snow.
Which it isn't. Snow sticks to snow, and the mud tire won't hold any of it. It's meant to evacuate, to clear the tread, and that's the last thing you want when you're driving in snow.
Yeah. Okay, so final thought. What's one thing that you would tell people if they were looking for a new set of tires here at OK 4-Wheel Drive?
You need a tire that you got to try to do it all. So it's got to be safe on the road, and it's got to still look good. This is Ken, and we've got a whole dedicated team of staff here working at OK 4-Wheel Drive to answer any of your tire questions, so give us a call.